Hello and welcome to my world. The name's Kahenkio, the game's Pokemon Duel. By this time, I'm pretty sure everyone is aware of the team matches and what's it about. If you're wondering, I do not have any of the Mega Charizards, but I do have Mega Blastoise and Mega Venusaur. So I'm choosing Team Blastoise for the time being. That, of course, being said, a very big part will have my clan to do. Whatever end picks I'm probably going with. But I do have two working decks. I don't even know what this is about. I just read a little bit of this and it doesn't make sense in my head. But, you know, the moment it gets out, open time boosters and rank up team points. Okay, that's a shiny Pikachu. But okay, I'm guessing there's going to be something to do about winning the event and getting some rewards to infuse your boosters with and do whatever the hell you want. But this video is not about the team battles. This video is about the one Pokemon that you guys have been asking the showcase of after the Tapu Koko, the Megatron. I'm sorry, the Decepticon. No, wait a minute. The Magnezone, right? It's a Magnezone. That's what you call it. Okay, the Magnezone, not Megazone, not Megatron, not the Decepticon. He's probably something different. But there's this little guy that you can get as a reward, the Magnemite, that evolves into a Magneton and into a Magnezone. I was thinking the Magnezone would be a Mega Evolution, but I obviously have no idea how evolution work, and it's not a Mega Evolution, it's just an evolution. Let's begin with the ability. First of all, the type is Electric and Steel, and the ability is Enhanced Core, which means when this Pokemon is on the field, your Pokemon that are both Electric and Steel type deal plus 20 damage, which means only at this specific moment in time, only the line of Magnemite, Magneton, and Magnezone are affected by this ability. Nothing else in the game is affected by this ability, so meaning other Magnezones, other Magnetones, and other Magnemites. That's all. It's 1 MP by default, so it's not really worth running without the evolution. But the funny part about it is the evolution is quite easy to get. Let's talk about this little Shockwave, because you're probably going to wanna run this as a evolution Pokemon because it's very easy to evolve. The Shockwave is going to be 2-star that gives opponent and successive opponent adjacent to it, excluding this one, paralyzed. This is like the Thunder Discharge of a Zapdos, but as an attack in the kit of this Pokemon. Then a couple of dodges, and what is this? Flash Cannon of 100. That automatically after the evolution is 110, plus the passive 20 damage is 130 by default. You just get plus 30 damage, like firing stones on the enemies. If you do have a Tapu Koko on the field, this is 160. Boom. If you add an X attack to that, or a couple of more Magnezones, your damage skyrockets to the limits of sky, and you're still getting pretty destroyed by a Mew, or probably even Poliwhirl, because if you roll a white attack, the Poliwhirl will destroy you. If you do roll, though, the purple or a dodge or a miss, you're quite in a good spot. Well, not this tiny miss on the right, though. That being said, what I haven't had is the chance to get this Pokemon. I don't have this Pokemon, but I'm not even thinking to buy this because the thing is, I do have materials, okay, it's enough, but Lunala and the other guy are coming out really soon. The next banner is probably going to be about them, or the next gym, or something along those lines, and I want to wait to craft something extraordinary like Tapu Koko, or maybe when the other Tapus come out, Tapu Lele and whatever else the other ones are, would be great to see. This Magneton, on the other hand, is an absolute beast on its own. If you imagine that it will be evolved from a Magnemite, everything gets plus 10 damage, and it's still an amazing Mew counter. It just destroys Mew with every single ability it has. The greatest part, I mean, as I mentioned again, I do not own any of these Pokemon except the Magnemite, but I do have a featured duel that I'm going to be showing you after this. The ability of this is Electromagnetic Barrier. This Pokemon is not subject to the spin, including effects of an attack. I don't really know exactly how this ability works. Does it work like if an earthquake is on the field, right? Will this Magneton not spin, or will this Magneton not spin if a Deoxys attack form makes it respin? This Pokemon is starting to spin, including effects of attacks. I have no idea. But hopefully it's the one with the earthquake and not the Deoxys thing, because if you don't spin, which that means that the curse marker cannot be attached to this Pokemon. It has 3 tri-attacks, being said that if this Pokemon is knocked out, the enemy becomes paralyzed, burned, or frozen. That is totally cool. Each one of them is very strong. 40, 60, and 80 can be evolved onto random Pokemon in general. Mew is one of them. Tapu Koko is another one of them. And then you get the Magnezone, whatever. I will never get the names right. To be an absolute beast. So, I have a really perfect showcase of this specific Pokemon in a featured duel. So, we're just going to jump straight into that, into my gallery, and watch how a Japanese name that I cannot pronounce played against Chavatar with 3 Magneton into Magnezone, Tapu Lele, whatever, Still Energy played the Cobalion and Empoleon. They're just setting up the board, but the guy wants to get all his Magnezones. I will never, ever remember how they called all the third evolution. Yeah, Magnezone on the field, so it can give all the other Magnetones power to evolve. So it's a hoarding Pokemon. You want many of them in order to be effective. But once again, you see the miss. That was the first miss that he rolled. Luckily, he rolled a miss on the other side, and the Flash Cannon was able to destroy the Poliwhirl. And now, I don't really know why you don't attack. I would be attacking there, just in case I knock the shit out of that, and there's no absolutely coming back from that. But he gets a miss. That's the second miss in a row that he rolled. I don't know what it has to do with. I don't know how many levels they are. I haven't noticed. And the Tapu Lele was moved there. I was thinking about the Magneton getting a free evolution on the freaking Magikarp. But obviously he didn't want to do it for some reason. I don't know why. Get a second evolution would be probably great about getting some more power on the basket on the board. But he probably wanted to max revive the other one to get even more power once he gets the evolution. So, oh, that was actually stupid play, by the way. Tapu Koko not being... Or it was a bait for an evolution. Who knows? Maybe it was a bait. Because if you get the Blastoise on the field, then you get the Mega Blastoise, and then you can pretty much destroy all those Magnemites and Magnetones and Magnezones. But I would have still went for the evolution on the little Magikarp. And this is the epic part. He goes for the X speed, because it makes all the attacks gold to make an easier evolution, just in case the Mirror Code is spun. And the Mirror Code is spun. That is absolutely crazy. I cannot skip this, unfortunately. It's already pre-recorded. But he gets the second evolution on the field. And I'm still wondering why he's not going for the Magikarp. I would have gotten for the Magikarp like a million times ago. Because another miss. By the way, third miss. Those Magnezones roll. This is freaking stupid. Gyarados is getting on the field. Gyarados is a scary Pokemon, bro. I mean, if you're on a budget and you want a really nice, super strong Pokemon, use your Magikarp into Gyarados. It's an absolutely insane piece of equipment. Look at this. See, I never storm me out of this. 2 attacks that both are perfect. Absolutely perfect. They can knock you out, or they can knock you out. You pick and decide. By the way, I do not agree with this play, taking this guy out in the field and then attacking, because if he rolls a Storm, you lose 2 Pokemon immediately, and that is not smart. So he's going to be attacking the Cobalion. There is like the luckiest roll in history, quick attack against a Storm. The Gyarados is getting knocked out, but now he's left with the choice of going and attacking the Manaphy, which can absolutely devastate him, because half of the enemy team is kind of water, you know, and you can make, with a Manaphy, water run and whatever not. But there's going to be a Shockwave towards a water gun. A lucky wrist spin, not wrist spin, but a switch spin from that little Poliwhirl. And it would be really great to see if that Pearl Whirl could switch the Magnetons will in general. There's going to be Tri-Attack plus the Still Energy going through. The best Tri-Attack will allow this Magnezone to be appearing on the field. I'm guessing they're all level 1. I don't know, the miss just seems too huge. And now he's going to be taking the entry point. Seems like it's really hard to come back from this, doesn't it? But not specifically true, because the matter of things is, you can see those two Magnezones on the entry points, but once you roll a purple, a Shockwave against a Water Shuriken, nothing else you can do. You have half of will of a purple, and any gold-inducing attacks can absolutely destroy you. Even an Empoleon's Aqua Jet or a Mew doesn't fear that guy. He only loses if he rolls a 50, right? And it's really difficult for a Mew to roll a 50, especially if you do chain it to level 10 or whatever. Not chain it, but evolve it to level 10. And now that the gates of flood are open, the big Blastoise is going to come through the field, and I think this was a bad decision to attack with the Tapu Koko. You should have let the enemy attack you and waste a couple of turns trying to get, maybe you get the Mele Wish or whatever not, and then we're going to see the Turtle Missile. 3 spins of a Turtle Missile. Are you gonna survive that? A dodge. Okay. And the Magnezone is just set back and doing nothing. And that's another one. A miss. Oh my god. He's to die right about here, no? Okay. A third one is going to be a dodge. Absolutely phenomenal. I don't know. The 3 times like you roll. And wow. So the Blaster is going to be attacking again. And it's going to be a 190 towards a 111. 210, I'm sorry, towards 111. Absolutely devastating move from the Shavatar guy that had the Mega Evolution and kept it. Like, to the moment that he decided that, hey, it's about time I rock some people. And there's going to be a dodge towards a Turtle Missile, which enables this guy to survive a tiny bit longer and attack that little Blastoise from the back. There's going to be a Shockwave towards a Hydro Pump, which will enable both of those guys to be paralyzed, but Blastoise obviously loses a lot more because Blastoise, has a half-will Mirror Coat and half-will Hydro Pump. The other dude loses a couple of dodges and goes to a Flash Cannon of 180. Flash Cannon of 180 without the Tapu Koko on the field, which could be 210, easily 210. And this is a very interesting effect. The Gyarados has a weight. Manaphy's Song does move Pokemon with weight. Manaphy's Song doesn't give a shit about what you want. Manaphy's Song is going to be moving people anywhere you want. And this is how you win games as a Manaphy. You have that scaled up as max as possible. You wait up until someone without gold attack goes and attacks you. You move your Greninja close enough. You move your Magnezone, your Magnetone, your Gyarados, whatever you have to fight, and then you just attack. And there's a really high chance that gold lands on the purple. A really high chance. There is going to be a Flash Cannon of 180 though towards a Water Shuriken. Let's spawn 2 times. And he's not going to survive that. Not by a long shot. And the entry point will be sealed with another attempt to stop the gates that are flooding. Unfortunately, the Hyper Beam will be wrecking the Aqua Jet off completely. That was a Sea Level 10 Empoleon, wasn't it? Pretty fun. Oh goddamn, I'm sleepy as hell. But we have the 3 Magnezones on the field with the Tapu Koko trying to defend a little bit. Tapu Koko is legendary, I must agree on that, but he's not a defender. He can do things, but you do not attack when you defend with 1 paralyzed Magnezone and 1 Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko is a rusher. He's a Mew killer. He's not a Gyarados killer. He's not a... I don't know. He's a Manaphy killer, okay. he could do some serious damage in some, low mons, but Shockwave against a bubble, purple against a purple, purple against a white, white against a purple. Nothing, absolutely nothing you can do. I would have moved the Tapu Koko right next to the how do you call that? The other dude. And another miss, by the way. How do you call the other dude? The one that this Typhoon slashes away. Virizion. I would have moved between Virizion and the Magnezone. I've called the name wrong like a gazillion times. So we're gonna be seeing the attack right here. Yeah, I didn't see this as a needed attack, but it's still gonna go off because a legit miss will land again, and the Magnezone is getting destroyed. The Magnezone team was just RNG unlucky, but still a very nice showcase of what the possibilities are, and that Bird Force is not always the case to get whatever you want. This is, by the way, still my team. I'm rocking it. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. I don't plan on changing it for a while. I do have some fusion to do to get my probably Tapu Koko to level 10 or something. I don't know. I do have the 310 Carmonite at the moment. And the Pokemon that I have at level 5 are... Where is it? A Blaziken, a Sceptile, a Mew, Latias, Heatran, and that's about, and Greninja, of course. Maybe I do the Greninja God a little bit, and Empoleon, because I didn't like the miss. Maybe I do the Greninja God a little bit more spinny, I'd say. I don't know. I'm thinking about it because Greninja is a very nice Pokemon. Having a 48, 49 Weather Shuriken, that's more than half of his will, spinning like a crazy person, would be totally awesome. And I would reduce the Hydro Pump because a dodge is very valuable. No matter what you do, if you do get confused by some magic nature, your Water Shuriken will always land as a dodge, and a dodge will go to the Hydro Pump. Which Hydro Pump, I don't know. It's not an ability that I would like on my Greninja, but I still have it at 61 because reasons. I will probably remove the 61, make it 60 again, and get the Water Shuriken up a little bit to 25 or something, if I do decide to chain my Greninja. I have not decided to chain it yet because I do have the Mew that I would like to get to level 10. I would like to see the new banner to see what's up with it. So I'm going to be hoarding a little bit, not selling anything or fusing anything for the time being. And yeah, maybe we get some new figures coming in the game and we can decide what we do with those. And as for now, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And as always, have a nice day.